Thank you very much, Altu, for this nice introduction. Actually, I'm just more than happy to be here with you. As you all know, you're your society is very valuable to me, and I'm more than honored to be here with you. Actually, you provided us the analogy of Icarus, I would say, which is very meaningful, and you touched upon how to make a correct decision. So I will just get you through the AI and what we are doing in particular as the Artificial Intelligence and Technology Association, and where the world is evolving, and that's what I would like to go through. Now, as for our own association, there is the Future AI, a global NGO. We are actually the local branch of that American society, and the introduction will be in mid-March, and especially in terms of artificial intelligence and technology, we just actually looked at the perspective about technology in Turkey, and during the launching event we'll be introducing them. In the new world, I can say, vertically and horizontally, there are a lot of things. Of course, ethics, law, regulations, legislation, compliance, so important in today's world. But at least I can say the laws, the regulation may not actually are the things that we already know in the previous world. But now we are just in the new world, and in the new era, digital ethics is getting more and more important. And that's the reason why there are several studies. And especially there's the ethical, again, ethics in AI, also as a subcommittee. Also in our works of the society, we have several horizontal and vertical committees. What do I mean? For example, artificial intelligence in healthcare, in banking, in manufacturing processes, in banking, and several different industries. So just like in communication and HR, I would say, it's extremely important, ethics for AI. And especially at the head of the committee, Alto is actually head of the committee for this, and he honored us, so hopefully we'll maintain our activities together. As I stated, in the new world, I would say, in the previous world we had capitalism, communism, but now in the World Economic Forum at Davos, actually it's mostly dataism that people are speaking about, which means that we're just going through a world that data is so important. Whoever has the big data, that person or the groups will be actually governing the entire world. So what we should do? I think one of our main goals during the foundation of the society is to create some ecosystems. It's not only at the corporate level. First, it is a personal transformation. Of course, at the digital level, what I should do, and at the same time, what my corporate can do, at the level of the government, for example, at the institutional level, at the countrywide level, what we can do. What we should do, first we should learn from the rest of the world. We should do benchmarking, where the world is evolving to. And first we have to learn about this, synthesize it, and then in that ecosystem adopt it to the Turkey's conditions. And Turkey in particular, in the field of technology, we have a dynamic young population, a great generation is up on the gate, and the brain drain actually should be reversed so everyone actually can make good use of it. Who should be in that ecosystem? Especially academicians, the technology companies should be a part of it, entrepreneurs, students, housewives. So everyone, in particular, each and every one of us should actually wake up. Just as an example, let's assume you're a CEO at the age of 50. And for the last 25 years, let's assume you actually had great successes. For example, you are the director of HR, you are an attorney, or you are, for example, someone working in the financial world. Your success story over the last 25 years has brought you up here, but we don't actually have the chance to be successful in the upcoming 25 years. As we all know, life expectancy is increasing and technology allows us to do so. So whatever we do, technology will actually have the blockchains and IoT, and as you actually mentioned, artificial intelligence. We're just going through the world that will embrace them all. So I have to consider what I can do the best. As you all know, know, in the past we were always saying, I actually, at the Harvard, they actually had a nice jargon. For your grandmother, if you can tell your grandmother what you are doing as a job, and if your grandmother can understand it, then sorry for you. I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor, it's okay. But look at the departments. For example, there is the medicine engineering, a hybrid department. So you study both medicine and engineering. What does that mean? Right now, for example, the departments that you are graduating from the university could be very different in the future. So that's where we are evolving to. And in artificial intelligence and technology, at the ethical level in particular, I mean, you can say, I have got nothing to do with the artificial intelligence. That's not the case. At the very last version, if you're actually offering a technological solution, I'm just involved in the AI. No, that's not the case. In everything that we are doing, in the entire process of our job, it could be the accounting, HR department, and so on. In all processes, we're all involved in AI. Ethics, for example, a good example. And a very problematic one. In the United States, in HR, there's some data. As you all know, HR is given CV. They are telling the AI, two Americans, one black woman, and the very same background, the very same education, and have all the same personality, and the other is, for example, white male. And so they make a comparison, and the artificial intelligence in that algorithm, it's not a human making the decision. Which one is recurrent? Of course, the white male. How? There's actually, again, the deep machine learning. Deep machine learning, what we mean, what is this phenomenon? Who actually feed the algorithm? As I told you, the big data, and just giving your each, like for example, each selection, or for example, the web surfing and your navigation. It doesn't matter. You're not aware of this, but everything is just included in that data. And for example, if you're, for example, always selecting the white male, so it means that what the machine is going to do about this. So at the point that you are just saying that I am very problematic, then you have to use the technology by being aware of this. Another example, for example, banks. As you know, banks are giving us codes and so on. And they, for example, there are 9, for example, buttons there, and I'm sure that you just click on this. And by clicking on the code is at the same time giving you some, or collecting the data. At the same time, trillions of data that they collect. Even, for example, you write down, you're saying, I'm not a robot. And you're saying that I just withdraw money from bank A, or I make a wire transfer, and so on. It verifies what? It is not actually verifying not you only, but at the same time collecting data from you. So it means that for each selection that we do, or for each decision that we make, it means that just a huge world is coming to us. There is a lot to discuss, but I don't have too much time, of course. But it's actually, I'm very happy to be here with you, and hopefully we actually will have the chance to be together and continue with our journey. Thank you very much.